I get right here, man, it's like a heater. That's why I wanted to set up my little director's cut. Okay, we're gonna put the Bible first. Since the world done lost their mind, we gotta put the Bible first now. I was chatting with the holy ones, and I found out that a felony happened against the Lord Yah, and against his King Yeshua, and against their heirs. Anybody that's doing the will of the Lord is the heir of the Lord. Which brings me to 2 Chronicles 34 and 17. Exhibit A. Because we definitely in court. Spiritual court. Which trickles down in the spirit. While I'm sitting here hot. And it's not hot, like it's just my core inside. I try to keep a song in my heart. And since the gospel singers are really no different than the mainstream singers, I just asked if I could listen to them both, because my heart don't change. 2 Chronicles 34 and 17, a felony and a fine. And they have gathered the money. We talking about money. And they have gathered the money that was found in the house of the Lord Yah. How you find something in the Lord's house? Money. And have delivered it into the hand of the overseers. Why is my phone going dead right now? And I just charged it all day. It's my energy. And have delivered it unto the hand of the overseer and to the hand of the workmen. Now, why would you go and do a thing like that for? We're going to skip down to 19, 34 and 19. Thus it happened when the king heard the words of the law. Like now, he hearing them now. He tore his clothes. I'm sure he tore something else too. 21. Go inquire of the Lord for me. See, that's what these nations about to come doing. Because it's worse of things than death. I'm trying to tell you. Tried to told you too. Go inquire of the Lord for me, with a semicolon for me to explain that. Fear has gripped the king. That's why he want to go to, that's why anybody want to come to the Lord. That's why he mad right now. Because it's like, he's not your personal genie. He has feelings. He want to feel his vibration in you. He want to feel if you know him. That's what he says in Jeremiah all through his book. They refuse to know me. They refuse to know me. I hear it all in my sleep. Raquel. They refuse to know me. I'm like, okay, Father, I'm getting up. So he out there looking day and night, walking around, walking the earth, looking for someone whose heart is turned perfect toward him. So he can show himself strong in them. Understand the scripts. Go inquire of the Lord for me. Fear has gripped the king. And for those who are left in Israel and Judah, them be my folks. I love them. And I really hope they love me. And for those who are left in Israel and Judah, concerning the words of the book that is found, for great is the wrath of the Lord that is poured out on us. This is what the king said to himself. And that came from the Lord. Proverbs 17:17. This come from the king. A friend loves at all times, like no fair weather. If it's raining in your life, I'm that type of friend. I really am. And anybody that knows me knows that. What? Low battery running? Okay. I gotta do some technical stuff, y'all. Give me a minute. Cause my son, that's my IT guy. Too little for me to be dealing with. Okay. Let me get back to business. Sorry. Proverbs 17:17. A friend loves at all times, and a brother, hey brother, is born for adversity. From the king. And from the Holy Spirit to bring what he wanted me to know on home and deliver the message. Revelations 2:2. I know your works. Your labor, your patience, and that you cannot bear those who are evil. And you have tested those who say they are apostles and are not. That's called a liar. And have found them liars. All liars to the front. And this is just one I just picked for myself. Because I got to start doing this on my own instead of inquiring of the Lord. Because he's putting that in my charge. 1 John 5:5. Who is he who overcomes the world? But he who believes that Yeshua Christ is the Son of Yah. It's a question. I believe. I ain't got no choice but to believe. I believe so much. He's telling me to do something that I don't even believe that I want to do. That's how much I believe it. Because I'm doing something right now that I ain't gonna say I don't want to do it. I'm just gonna say like this ain't me. This camera stuff. Like I see everybody lights, camera, action, the lights. They blinded by the action. Hollywood. I can entertain myself very well. Because I got invisible people around that make things happen. And it's really true. Like, when your hands are clean and your heart is pure and you can really do the word. Like I was talking about Ruth yesterday. She said some stuff. See, a lot of words fall on concrete. They just drop to the ground. They never take off. Words are supposed to do things. They're supposed to perform certain words. So Ruth, when she could have said all that she said, but the minute she told Naomi, a woman of Israel, your God gonna be my God. See, that was like God saying, wait a minute. Who called my name? See, you can call any name you want to call. It's in your heart. Well, actually, I ain't gonna say you can call any name, but what's written, and we really have to understand, we don't serve a God that's like all arm and hammer. That's just me. But we don't serve a God that's our arm and hammer. These things that happen, Like, he been dealing with it for a long time. And it's like he literally turned his back on his creation. And Christ was like, Father, I know how you love him. Let me just go down there and see if I can do something. Let me, intercession. Because he's looking at his dad. He's looking at his creation. That's like your dads. They got their family business. This is gonna feed the family. Y'all gotta help me do this. I'm tired already. Dad, tired already. What? Come on, man. Like, it's almost like Isaac telling Esau, go get me some venison and go cook me my savory meat so I can die and bless you. It passes. Something passes. An inheritance. But the inheritance of the Lord Yah, to us right now, it'll be like him putting the keys in a 6-year-old's hand, telling her to go drive the car. She got all this power. She got all this. She gonna wreck herself. She ain't get the car started. She can't reach the pedals, but she got this power. You gotta be built up to handle certain things, especially fire. It's hot. But he told me to, come on. It was a gift. He told me to, tell this dream he gave me. Dreams is God's business. Pharaoh had a dream. All them tops, all them heads, all them rulers of the world have dreams. Because, you can get too big for yourself. And then people be scared around you and won't tell you when you're falling short. See, a friend is closer than a brother. And a brother is born for adversity. Well, we Jacob, they Esau. We're born for adversity. It's my brother. I'm reading the scripts. And also, if I hadn't read it, I can look out and see my brother is my adversary. Especially the way they did me. Cut my face. Come on, man. You broke my window. Why? I'm a whole notary. My rank higher than chief of police on earth. I was just trying to see how far y'all would go. Y'all went all the way to San Antonio. And once all this evidence, man, let me tell you what these police departments did in San Antonio to me. I don't know what it was about. I just can't fathom what it could have been about. All these men after me in police uniforms. Every time I get out of my house, get in my car, go down the street, I got 6 carloads of laws behind me. I'm late for work. My kid's late for school. My other kid's late for work. I can't go notarize anything because you behind me slowing up. I got sign-on bonuses and stuff. Just messing with all my money. Like I can't feed my family. Like I'm a single mother. Always been. Because my life is just harder. It's been harder. Because heavy is the head that wears the crown. Especially when you've been wearing it solo with no help, no nothing. But I'm good with all that. But let me tell you this dream though. I don't even want to go through all that San Antonio business because they getting their just dues. I serve a good God. And he told me that I was his Holy One. And he would not suffer me to see corruption. That's why all things collapsing around him. Yeah, doggy. I learned a lot. I learned so much, like I get sick thinking about it. I get angry. And my top lip gets to sweating and it get hot because the air coming out of there is hot from my core being. And I don't hear the Lord telling me to calm down. Normally I would. It's like he took his time, man, I'm gone. Run over them. No, Lord, let me see what they got. Because I've been here with them. My family, my personal family. How y'all doing, Joneses? You couldn't keep up with the Joneses? I still love y'all no matter what, because it's what the Bible taught me. Forgive them, for they know not what they're doing. And I'm not mad at you, Mom. I'm not mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you, Auntie. I love you. I just hate that you kept the kids away from me, because you know how I love them. I wish I could see the look on y'all face, though. Anyway, let me just keep it moving gracefully. I was 6 months pregnant in 2003. And my cousin's girlfriend had a party for her 6-year-old daughter. And she asked me to come to the party. I'm like, okay, good, I'm gonna eat. So we got there and Darlene could cook. Boy, Darlene could cook. We was eating good. I was good, go to bed. She's like, Dad, I ain't ready to play. I ain't ready to take you home. They was all drunk or whatever. I'm like, that's fine, I stayed the night. I slept in the baby's room. And she had this digital clock with the red numbers on there. I looked at the clock before I laid down. It said 3 o'clock on the dot. That's how late it was in the morning, or early in the morning. And when I laid down, closed my eyes, I immediately saw myself walking. Like, I don't know if I was asleep or not, but it was almost like when I closed my eyes, I immediately saw myself walking. Like I was looking outside myself, looking at myself. The whole thing, right? So I'm walking down this dirt road at night. And to my right is a big red barn with some white X's on it. Like, you know how a barn look, a big red barn with white X's on it. So I turned into the barn, and when I went in the barn, I saw my sister, and she was dead already. And I knew she was dead in this dream. And I saw her and my brother at the top of the barn, and it kind of looked like she was helping them with some homework. And I was just so excited and happy in my heart. I could feel all the emotions in the dream. I'm like, wow. And I went up to where they were. And the top of the barn, I could see was open to where you could see the stars at night because it was late at night. And I'm just admiring, sitting there just, wow, I'm amazed that my brother is as if she never died or something. Like, they was just interacting like, you know, they were already doing something when I came in. And then I look up and I see this, a pod. It was oval shaped and it was glowing the color of lightning, just streak across the sky. And I say, look, y'all, look at that. And they looked up, but it was gone already. And then they went back to do what they was doing. Then it did it again. And I say, look, y'all, look. And when they looked up, it was gone already. And I'm like, damn, but it was intriguing me. And I just kept looking like, what was that? And then a million of them started falling into the barn, just everywhere. And there was so many, the barn lit up like the color of lightning. Like, I can't describe that color of lightning. It's not a light color. I mean, you know, like when you turn a light bulb on, it's more sharper. It was a more sharper light color, like lightning. But it was the glow of it in this pod, like a misshapen oval pod. They were all over the barn. And so it switched from me and my sister and my brother at the top of the barn to just me and my sister at the bottom of the barn. And when I tell you, everybody in the world was in this barn. Everybody. The whole entire world was in this barn. And that's just the conclusion that I came to. Because as I looked around, I saw some celebrities, a lot of them. I saw R&B singers, a lot of them. Even ones I don't even listen to. Like, everybody was in this barn. Country singers, like the entertainment people and regular people, because some girls like I had issues with in high school, they was in the barn. Like from every era of my life or so. I don't know, it just seemed like the whole world was in the barn. And my sister was next to me, so I really wasn't tripping. I was actually happy. But then this American soldier came from out of nowhere, and he had the army fatigues on, and he was some type of general because he had like some stars up here, and then it was like a stripe from across here and then across the waist, and then he had a book in his hand, and he was walking around with his hand telling the people, "Spit in my hand," like the whole world, right? And I'm looking, and we looking like, what is going on? Like, it's just, I've always questioned everything. My grandma would always say, don't question the Lord. I'm going, why not? So he came into the first lady, and he said, spit in my hand. His eyes, either his eyes was a circle of black, like demon eyes, or he had some little black glasses on. I just really tried to see that, but I really couldn't see him because he wasn't facing me. And when he did face me, I didn't pay attention to that. But that's something that I recognized. His eyes were dark, very dark. And he was going around with his hand up, telling people to spit in his hand. And the minute they spit in his hand, they would disappear. And I saw that, and I freaked out. And I'm like, what? Where did she go? And I looked at my sister, and I said, Danielle, did you see that? Did you see that? And she was like, it was like normal. They were all like with their faces like normal. I was the only one that was like freaked out. Mind you, this is 2003. And I'm like, okay. He went around. Everybody disappeared. Everybody disappeared except me and my sister. Mind you, my sister is dead already in this dream. But yeah, she's alive in this dream with me. And I'm like, I can feel and sense and see, damn near smell what's going on in this dream. And it freaked me out. Look, I'm already as old as I am now, and I can visualize this right now. And he told her to spit in his hand. And I was trying to say, don't do it. Because if you do, you're going to die again. Stay alive with me. Don't do it. And it wouldn't come out. Nothing would come out. I was straining. Nothing would come out. And so she spit in his hand. And she disappeared. And it was just me and the soldier left. There is nobody else in the barn. Just me. And I never did see where my brother went. And I never did see where my brother went. He never did come down from the top where we were. All I know is that this soldier come out of nowhere. And I don't know. It's just, so when he came to me, before he could put his hand up and start his spiel, one of them pods cracked open. And I'm just going to call it like I see it. A big, heavy-set black lady jumped out of that, or she didn't jump out of it, she just came out of it. And she was glowing the color of lightning with long black dreads. She was like glowing the color of lightning. She was glowing the color of the pod. But I could tell she was an African American. She was a Hebrew Israelite. That's what I just heard anyway. She was a Hebrew Israelite. And she was glowing the color of lightning, and she was screaming to the top of her lungs. I could see her veins popping out and everything, saying, don't do this. You know this ain't what Yah want. Don't do this. I'm the only one in the barn left. Nobody, y'all been here, but when the whole world was here, why nobody popped out? Like, I'm thinking about all of this while it's going. And another pod cracked open, like a cracked open. And a black man came out again. A Hebrew Israelite came out again. And he had long dreads, and he was glowing the color of lightning. And he came behind her, covered her mouth, and then they both disappeared. Now here's me and the soldier, and he's asking me now, with spit in my hand. And I'm like, no. Hell no. But it wouldn't come out. Nothing would come out. I'm like, what is this? I couldn't say anything. And he was just getting angry, spit in my hand. And I was like, I just couldn't say anything. And he said, spit in my hand, like screamed at me. And then I yelled, no, like a roar. And then I woke up. When I woke up, my belly was moving like this. And I have been trying to figure this out for the longest. What does it all mean? What does it all mean? And I was so worldly at that time, like into the music, into like loving it. Not like I do now. I'm still into all of that stuff. I just don't love it. So I took my heart out of it. I took my heart out of everything because we have to be on planet Earth. He said partake of everything, but don't be putting something before him. Keep me first. That's the trick. It's not a trick, but that's the thing that nobody gets. I'm sorry for calling it a trick. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like that. Forgive me. It's not a trick, guys. It's really real. It is really real. These people that was in that dream, I can see them now. Some of them are already dead. And I believe this is the urgency in y'all asking me to do this right now. Because it's like I guess he's asked a lot of people. He has people on YouTube. He has people on social media. He has people like Celeste. What's her name? Celestial. I used to see her. I don't see her anymore. I know she had went through a lot of trouble or whatever. Some man tried to get after. But y'all told me that wouldn't happen to me. He said, "It sure that would happen to me." I said, I know. I already know. Like, I be looking for bad stuff to coming for me because I be like to see the Holy Ones work. Because people be doing stuff. People be doing stuff, y'all. We have the authority and we have the right to walk around and be who we are without having to hide who we are because somebody ain't gonna like it and want to hurt you. We ain't living in that day no more. It's a brand new day. I got anything to say about it. I'm telling you. But that's the dream, guys. Oh, this is something that I was reminded to mention in regards to Ruth yesterday. Naomi, the one who lost her husband and both her sons, she lost her sons. She lost her husband. And she was distraught and wanted to change her name and everything. Didn't have anything. But when Ruth got pregnant with King David's dad, Jesse, I believe his name was Jesse. It was Jesse, so that made Jesse her son. And then he had King David, and King David became her grandson, right? So when she had Jesse, the first baby, her and Boaz, she put the baby in Naomi's hands. And that baby was Naomi's. Like God repaid her, and then gave her, and then made her a queen. Like I was told to mention that because it's the ending. See, we go through all the hell and we go through all the trouble, but it's a race, and it's only given to the one that can endure. So you think the devil gonna make it easy? He know who's going to endure. And see, sometimes we get cheat codes like dreams. See, my dreams help me bob and weave. We needed it. They was doing witchcraft. And I wasn't fit to. I wasn't finna go against my Lord and Savior. I was gonna believe and have faith. See, when you go around and do witchcraft, you start to act like Sarah. You go around, get your maid to sex your man and have her sit on your legs and have the baby between your legs and pretend it's yours. What? I was doing all kind of stuff. Root works that way too. Anyway, this ain't gonna be long. Shoot, it's already 30 minutes. I love y'all. May Yah keep you. May Yeshua protect you. And may the Holy Spirit make you wise. I wish y'all something. Bye.